I'm going to tell you why words like coon, Uncle Tom, sellout, first of all, by God's grace, it doesn't bother me. Secondly, I realized that it is a manipulative tactic of the enemy to threaten me with rejection from the culture, heavy on the word cult, to threaten me with rejection, with being kicked out, with being canceled if I don't fall in line politically. You can't threaten someone who knows they're set apart with rejection. You see, there once was a time where I did it for the culture. You know that phrase, do it for the culture. But now, as a born again Christian, I do what I do for the Lord, even if that means angering people who have my skin color. You see, I get called a coon, saying things like, your unborn child deserves to live, just like you have been given the chance to make it out the womb. I get uninvited from the cookout for saying things like, hey, nobody's holding you back. I get called a coon for saying things like, you have never met a white supremacist, and if you're honest, most of the white people that you have encountered in your life, most of those encounters have been positive. I get called a coon for saying, if we're all about entrepreneurship and owning property and building generational wealth, it's counterproductive to be voting for a socialist. You can't be saying tax the rich while God has put it on your heart to build wealth. I get called a coon for saying things like respect authority. You see, I've come to realize that when Shadow Jackson said that Black culture is really a political statement, I really believe that that's true. Why? Because I watch people who say Black people need to stick together. Don't talk down to a Black woman. Put down a Black woman because they disagree politically. So when you've rescinded your invite to the cookout, when you have declined my Black card, when you say those things on the basis of where I align politically, then you're pretty much confirming what it means to be Black. And those of you who are listening to this with an open mind, I challenge you to go and research what Black American culture looked like 100 years ago. Not the Marxist education that we get in public school. Go listen to Thomas Sowell. Look him up on YouTube. Read one of his books. I'm always going to be validated. But what I'm not going to do is fall in line with the demonic liberal ideology that has come to shape what it means to be Black. I'm not going to do that just to have a seat at the table with the cool Black kids. I'm already seated with Christ in heavenly places, and that is good enough for me.